Alrighty then, preparations are complete, and with that, hey there everyone, welcome back to my Otaku Corner. I'm Kishan Sakura, and today we gotta continue on with our Ragnarok adventure by playing on God of War Ragnarok. But first, we gotta continue on with Atreus' solo mission. As Kratos contemplating life in the future, Atreus is doing stuff in the background. What are we gonna do now? Let's see. Alrighty then, so let's go. Okay. Can't do anything yet. Still Atreus' tutorial. I can't believe they put all this in the branch of the world tree. The realm between realms. I'm pretty sure this is the world tree. The world tree Yggdrasil. To Midgard we go.
Glad you brought your key of Yggdrasil. I seem to have dashed out without mine.
Huh. You got sick of having house guests that fast?
What? No. I could just use some fresh air. Is all.
Well, I hope you like it cold.
Should we swing by your cabin first? Will your furry friend be joining us this time?
No. I meant to tell you. Fenrir's dead.
Oh. I'm
Oh,
very sorry to hear that.
Sindri.
As wolves go, he was always very clean.
Thanks.
I'd offer to give you a hug, but why traumatize either of us further? What are you doing? You know it's not safe to leave the path.
Yeah. I don't know. Just like to look over it sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Guess he wants to fly again.
Okay. Caught a whiff of something awful near the Helheim Tower. Remember how to get there?
Yep, just past the oarsman. But that's what makes you think Jormungandr's nearby?
I know what I smelled.
Okay. Well, a lot's kinda happened. And I need answers.
Mm-hmm. Speak with Jormungandr. What's this? Oh, that's his shield. Okay. Neat, okay.
Chest.
Oh,
Easy, huh?
Shut up!
you get there soon, Atreus. Just not yet. Kratos had a whole entire pantheon and some more years to be able to punch through chests.
So, what's been going on?
So, Father said I cast a spell when Fenrir died, but I don't know what he's talking about.
Accidental magic? That is disquieting.
Accidental magic's not all. I sort of turned into a bear.
A bear?
Including the slobber.
Yeah, but I lost control. Frey knows magic better than anyone. She could help me.
But not giant magic.
Fine. We'll do it your way then, Sin. A huge venomous snake seems much safer.
It's venomous?
I wonder. Ooh, alright then. Oh, building. Oh, okay. Can't do anything else.
Shoot the barrel. It's got soundstone on it too.
Oh.
Yes. Feels good, right?
It's great, Sindri.
Sound. Flag. Okay.
We're blocked. How did
Fuck.
the Atreus statue end up here?
Find a way through, and I'll tell you.
I'm on it.
Huh. Looks dwarven.
Yo.
It is soundstone, but the path's still blocked. I don't see any more on this side.
Hold on. Let me look around. Maybe I need a different angle. So, Tyr's arm.
Your father owed Thora blood payment, and, well, he got it.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Great story.
Anyway, is that likely to happen again? Sudden, uncontrolled bear rampage?
Beats me. We've got company.
It'll happen
Don't
more
worry back.
times, Sindri.
They're
A lot more.
literally made of filth. I'm not touching.
Who said you need to touch them?
I like the way you think. Okay, here goes nothing. Oh. That's some quality craftsmanship.
There we go.
A little help would be nice.
Okay, right. I'll just.
Woo! Oh,
Take this, you dirty pile of rocks. Ah, don't touch me.
Wow, Sindri.
woo! Sindri!
Covered.
Shut up. Do you want my help or not?
All right, all right. Yappa!
Nope, 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 nope. There we go. Woo!
Give me a second.
Woo!
Yappa!
Running, 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 running.
Thanks for sacrificing so many objects from your bag of tricks.
Well, you clearly need the help.
Oh, whatever. Yappa!
I can't get that. It's different. Well, again, it's not Kratos, but you know, it's different. I actually like. I like that though. It makes it, you know, him Atreus a little bit more unique.
Yappa!
Again, double tap. Always double tap.
Shoot! I think the lift switch is broken. You can fix it, can't you? Or does your brother have all the talent after all?
Oh ho ho ho.
Is your father all the muscle?
If I'm saying it, you realize you're confirming Brock has all the talent?
Jeez, what the? Sindri, what the? How are you keeping that there?
Let's get going.
Why are you worrying so much today?
I just need to look out for the people I care about. Keeps bad things from happening to them.
Freya wouldn't kill me. And Jormungandr's probably not even there. Besides, he likes me. He's only eaten me once.
I had conveniently scrubbed that from my memory.
Well, we're here.
Hmm. Hmm?
Told you he's gone.
Well, have you tried calling him?
Blowing the horn's the first thing we tried.
I'm not talking about the horn.
Yor!
Answer your father, Jormungandr.
No! That's not weird at all. Shh.
There it is! Jormungandr, you're alive! Jormungandr? Okay. Well, you can still move. You know it's icy. That's a good sign. Alright then. Hi, Jormungandr. Father.
Lugia! Bimbul Akata! Leja Perir! Iron. What is that? What is that?
Ironwood.
That's all you're gonna say? Well, don't let us keep you up or anything.
Oh, Sindri.
Good talk.
Ironwood. What do you think it means?
Means we should have stayed home. Let's head back.
Ironwood. I think to help control his bestial transformations. Poor Sindri. He didn't need all that filth.
Door's frozen. Maybe I can. Ah!
Come on. You can do it, Atreus.
Let me do it.
Sindri, what are you gonna do?
So what was your plan anyway? Just stroll up to the old Valkyrie Council circle and hope Freya's in a good mood?
Well, now that I know where she is, yeah, exactly what I'm gonna do.
Uh-huh.
Fuck.
Oh,
Tell Brock I cursed. He's unbearable when he's smug.
Look, Baldur tried to kill her. We had no choice.
Not sure she sees it that way.
nope.
Well, I'm not gonna ask her. Besides, they were your arrows.
You're absolutely right, which is exactly why I'm recommending we don't do this.
Sindri right now the voice of reason. Normally that should be Atreus. Well, then again, he wasn't the voice of reason in the last game either.
Biafra!
Oh, frozen.
Biafra!
There we go, there we go, there we go. Woo!
You think this stuff grows on trees?
There we go. Jesus, Sindri, how are you keeping all of that? Sindri, careful. Oh! There we go.
Well, that's quite enough excitement for one day.
No way. We're so close.
Wait, what did that do? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Ah. What's the dream?
Oh dear. Maybe this is a sign.
Don't be a baby. I'll catch you. Promise not to drop you this time.
This time.
Fine. Just step between the realms then.
You know it doesn't work that way. Though sweet Bessel, I wish it did.
Oh.
See? Was that so bad?
I sincerely hope I never have to do it again, if that's what you're asking.
I actually like this.
My shop! Well, if I can't stop you, then this is as far as I go. I'm gonna stay and fix this.
Suit yourself.
Well, did you just leave me here then? Huh. Ooh, new skills! Yay! Oh, this. Ooh. This one, so explosion causes Atreus to have an increased area of effect. Yes, actually. I can buy here. I don't want to perform a leaping attack. Does he use his bow? Oh yeah, he does. You holding art. Ah. Yes. One more. This one. I can't. Let's go, Atreus. Let's see what you can do. Maybe your silver tongue can persuade the Valkyrie Queen.
You sure you want to go in there wearing the very arrow tip that killed her son?
I'll hide it under my shirt. And besides, it's a reminder to be better.
You need a murder weapon to be a better person?
It makes me feel brave, okay? Is that such a bad thing?
When it leads you to believe you can convince Freya of anything, yes, it is.
I have to try.
Oh, down. Hello.
Hit the fire pot!
Sweet. Just keep going. The alpha.
Double tap. Always double tap. And then.
Are you sure this is a good idea? You haven't got a plan.
Rock says some people run better on chaos. I think he's right.
What makes you think that applies to you? This is life and death.
And this is Ragnarok. We can't just do nothing and we're out of options.
Living. Living is an option.
Oh, Sindri.
Okay, now which way to the council? As long as I go up and forward, I think I'll get there eventually. Yeah, sounds right.
Ooh. Up and forward, right? All the braziers are up and... Oh, hello. Double tap, double tap, double tap. There we go. Chell, inner rage. Inner rage!
Alright, more soundstone.
Ooh, money. Okay. A lot of soundstone everywhere.
It's blocked. Need to destroy the sonic piece first.
Hello.
Alright, so we need to get a different angle on the soundstone.
Mm-hmm. Hello. No, you don't. I actually like his combat. It's a bit more,
See me now. You would lose it.
Yep. He'll lose it in a
Wouldn't
different...
have to hide things if he'd just trust me.
How can I trust you if you lie?
Actually, that's a good point. Maybe if you listen to me.
Could I not say the same?
Well, where do you think I learned it from?
I learned it from watching you, Dad. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Ah! There we go. Oh, what? There we go. There you go. There you go. There you go. No, 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 no. There we go. Not hefty as Kratos, but it's intentional.
Let it keep going up. I know what Mom would do. Why don't you trust her? Why won't you tell me?
There, come on. I thought we were gonna do a Freya boss battle. Anything in here I should know about? Yes. Ooh. Hey, look. Ah! Ow. Mop. Mop. Oh. Hello. There we go. Double tap. Oh, hello. Yes. I don't have Sindri with me, so good distraction. Eh. I keep going, I guess. Oh, we're almost there.
I'm going the right way. Really wish I had a compass.
You know how to compass? You're dead. Archery feels more of a first-person shooter. Again, that's Atreus. Makes sense. Okay. Double tap. Mm-hmm. Yes, 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 yes! Ah! 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 Oh no! And there's that. He can't take a hit. He's not Kratos. I was going in there with low health. Yes, 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 yes. There we go. Yes, 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 yes. Yes. One, one. Nope. There we go. Okay, health crystal, health crystal, health crystal. Nope. It's gone, but make sure to double tap. Oh. Okay, I need to make that explode somehow. I could have done that. Interesting. Oh. Oh no.
I got this, right? Yeah, I got this.
One, one, one. Yes, 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 yes.
Freya shouldn't be much farther now. Just need to look out for that big door.
Oh, it's down here. That. What's over here then? money. And then... There we go. I need some health crystals fast. Keep your distance, Atreus. Keep your distance. Yeah. Almost there? Are we almost there? There it is, the big door. Open up, Atreus.
Is that you up there?
No, it is other me.
Hello down there.
Hey! Come to your senses yet?
Yes. I mean, I'm not changing my mind.
Ha! You do have doubts. Hey!
Like you never do? Better than having regrets.
I'm not sure I agree with that, but by all means, keep going and you might find those too.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. That's the door.
Just be sure to scream if she starts killing you.
Thanks. I feel so much better now.
Oh, Sindri.
Hey, Freya. What? Can't I pay an old friend a visit? Nothing wrong with that, right? I mean, just because I'm responsible for the death of your son doesn't mean... Okay, yeah. Should probably avoid mentioning that.
You should avoid mentioning any of
Am I
that.
wearing this around my neck? The arrow tip that killed your son? That's a great question. I'm so dead.
Yes, Atreus, you are so dead. Why are you even doing this? Seriously, why? And without Kratos, but then Kratos won't even allow you to do this in the first place. She's been here the whole entire time? What about Charlie?
Freya!
She knew.
Stayed with Sindri.
Wait! Stop!
Your father. Where is he?
Not here!
He sent you?
No! He doesn't know!
You shouldn't have come. He took my son. What makes you think I won't do the same?
Freya.
Better than this!
Oh, she found it. Immediately.
You would stake your life on it. What do you know of me?
I know you haven't killed me yet. So why
Yet.
are you thinking it over? Why don't you let me go and I can tell you why I came?
If you mean to plead for your father, save your breath. His fate is sealed.
But you know who's to blame for everything.
I cannot get to Odin. Nor do I need to. Ragnarok will take him.
Yeah? Well, what if I told you that he came to Midgard? He came to us. Offered peace if we don't move against him. Claims Ragnarok's already been averted.
No, it's not.
He lies.
Maybe. But if you know Groa's prophecy, you know it depends on an army of giants.
The giants wait for war in Jotunheim.
No. I've been there. There is no giant army. There are no giants at all. just me. You.
Oh, she didn't know. She doesn't know.
In Jotunheim, we learn the truth. My mother was the last guardian of our people in Midgard. And that's not all. The giants have prophecies about me. They know me as Loki. I think maybe I'm supposed to help stop Odin somehow. But since all the giants are dead and you won't fight Odin, then you've already won. Why aren't we working together? Now that you can fight again.
I am far from whole.
Okay. Okay.
He still hasn't got her wings
We
back.
found Here. Maybe if you spoke to him.
Tyr's alive?
Yeah. We broke him out of Svartalfheim.
Impossible. The 9 realms are closed to all.
No. We opened up the way. We just don't know where to go next. But if we all band together.
Enough. Enough!
Oh, Freya, come on. You're more reasonable than this.
Leave this place. Go and do not return. Go before I change my mind. Do not expect the same mercy for your father.
Freya, come on. When you tried your best, but you won't succeed. Oh, Freya. Woohoo! Oh, hello. Oh, armor. Oh, finally. Boy. Any attacks against the enemy inflicted with Sonic deals bonus stun. Ooh. Boy. Alrighty then. Alright, let's go. Oh, hell. Hello. Nearly missed you. Why is their fingertips aren't being on,
Okay.
frostbitten right
I'm
now?
not dead. I didn't get any answers. So this all might have just been a very big waste of time.
Very big waste of
I'll
time.
never, ever admit to Sindri.
One. There we go. Oh?
It's a good thing I like climbing.
Do you now? Alright, statue. Oh, back to Sindri, I guess. Tell them we failed.
Yappa!
Oh, thank Amir. You're all right. How did it go? I was starting to think.
Sindri, I told you I could handle it. But I don't think she's gonna help us.
Where's your necklace?
Huh? Oh! I was thinking and I, got rid of it.
Sure.
Didn't she? Today was your lucky day. So, tell me, how did it feel to run on chaos?
Oh! His shop!
I just
Yes, yes, yes.
Nightmares. I'm gonna be sick.
Oh, come on. Ah!
Need a moment. I'll repair it later. Let's get out of here before something else tries to kill us.
Yeah, good idea.
Hate to bring it up, but are we telling your dad about this? Since you've come clean and all.
No way. He'd kill you.
Right. Well, speaking of coming clean, I need your opinion on something. Something I've kept from my brother for a long time.
Oh, what is it?
I'll tell you on the way back. Come on. Oh.
Hmm.
Do they ever quit?
Yes, 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 yes. Ah! Mop. There we go. Oh, no! Nope, just kill you.
Okay, back to Alfheim Tower. You were saying?
Long before you were born, there was an accident at the forge. Brock died.
What?
I couldn't accept it. I went to the Lake of Souls in Alfheim to steal him back.
Uh-huh.
Legions of souls tried to stop me. I can still feel them crawling all over my skin. Thing is, I could only get 3 of his 4 soul parts back.
Sindri.
Brock just thought he got knocked out. I've been lying to him ever since. It's been eating at me lately.
You have to tell him. He has a right to know.
When the time is right.
Mm-hmm.
As should you with your father.
That's not the same thing.
It... Atreus, it is the same thing.
Really? Now?
Woo! Oh no! There we go.
Anyway, you did a good thing. You saved Brock's life. I caused trouble.
No. I made a choice. One that wasn't mine to make.
What do you mean? A choice?
Hmm?
I couldn't be alone. The other dwarves, when they saw him, they shunned us. So we left. Made our own home.
Well, you can't change the past, but it doesn't have to be who you are. Let's go home before Father wakes up.
That might be the best idea you've had all night.
Oh, the whole silver thing.
Right?
It's an... Shut up.
Well, the whole silver thing, was that a lie then? So instead of being affected with silver oxide, he's just blue because he's dead?
So I'm not allowed to give you a nickname?
Is that what that was?
Whatever, Loke. No, that was worse. Ugh, and I heard it when I said it. All right. Shall we?
From between realms. Oh, the Holderbar symbol. Oh, okay, that's neat.
I hate coming home empty-handed. After Tyr was such a failure, just wanted
Now
to...
hang on, little Jotun. Tyr may not be everything you expected, but a failure? You saved him from a terrible fate. That's not nothing. And hey, maybe he'll be some help to us yet.
Maybe. But Father's not gonna go along with this forever. He's probably already got our next hiding place all picked out.
Well, let's not make it worse by getting caught. When we get there, I'll cover our tracks at the gateway and slip around back. And you just act natural, but quickly. Go, go, go.
Oh, there.
That is not the risk that concerns me. Do we trust the path they would put us on?
I trust their wisdom, and this is the closest thing to hearing directly from them.
You are certain the Giants would not counsel war?
I said that they were wise. In my experience, that goes with being peaceful.
Oh, little brother. Told you we needn't worry.
Atreus, where have you been?
Peeing?
Hope you're all hungry.
I could eat.
Is everyone as well rested as I am?
No, you're not.
Be right down.
Oh, poor Sindri. Oh, Brock.
This sausage?
Sure. Why not?
I remember food tasting better.
I suppose you'd like to try cooking for this lot.
I accept.
Woohoo!
Atreus, we are planning our next move.
Oh, so where are we going?
Alfheim. Home of the elves.
I'll find.
Alfheim? You hate Alfheim. Why would we move there?
Move there. Oh, we are seeking information.
The Shrine of Groa, young one. Your father tells me you found it there.
Groa? The Knowledge Keeper? Oh, maybe there's a secret there I can unlock.
Aye. Who better than the seer who saw everything?
Hey, Toasty.
Sure you, Never mind. That's great. Alfheim.
Hey, don't go forgetting this what'll get you there.
You know what? I'm gonna build a bigger table.
A bigger table. Happy
For me.
happy dinner. That was Alheim.
Tyr, you're really up for coming with us?
I am. Whenever you're ready. Well, whenever your father's ready, I should say. If my counsel might help you towards the answers you seek, it's the least I can do to repay you. Plus, I think it will do me well to see the light of Alfheim again.
That elf light is some good shit.
Oh yeah, you would know.
So, where'd this plan come from?
Oh, from Mimir, of course. I was merely asking how you found me, and he explained the secret prophecies inside the Jotnar shrines. Fascinating.
From there, we set to taking stock of which shrines we'd seen, at which point your father recalled finding Groas outside the Temple of Light. And now that we can actually go to Alfheim, the prudent course of action became self-evident.
Nary a lost step for the world's smartest man. Even without feet, if you'll forgive the levity. I was always fond of our talks, you know?
Aye. And it's good to see you a free man again, old friend.
Freaking Sindri in the background, trying to build a bigger table.
And thanks to you as well, Brock. These clothes do better than I deserve.
Darn straight. And never mind what Brock had to trade the landlord to get that Yggdrasil seed for you.
Wait, what?
The landlord?
He's
Okay.
Wait, hold on. I want to see if they talk more. Wait, is Sindri coming back? No, he's not. Are you guys gonna talk more? Guess not. Sindri, you okay? Oh, hey, what's this?
This will be of use.
He really did it. Tyr really slept in my broom closet. Is that normal for you tall, godly sorts? Or just the ones locked up for a lifetime or two?
Wait, he did sleep in the broom closet? What? Really? What else can we
Ready
do?
when you are, Father.
Oh, let's go. Oh, I need hold metal for that one. Like to pop. How much tax over? Sure.
May it strike true.
Blades of Chaos. Need more Chaos Flames. Stonewood, Ironwood, Woodwood, Dirtwood. Nope, I didn't mean to press that. I actually love the fact that they added more dialogue between the characters in this game. That's the one thing that God of War was missing in the first in the Greek series, like the original God of War. But it kind of didn't really need it, as you know, it was all about Kratos' rage against the Olympian gods. But this one, and I love I love the fact that the comedy breaks up the pathos. Anything I need to do here? Oh yes, actually, yes. We're starting level 2 already. This way, towel. Oh,
A good fit.
okay. Ooh, love that. I need Dwarven Steel for that one, and more Dwarven Steel.
And Atreus? Kratos?
A little statue of Atreus. That's cute.
What'll it be? Let's see, my boy.
And that's it for now. And so, this way.
Right behind you.
I'll meet you at the gateway presently, friends.
Come here. Mm-hmm.
Excuse me, sir.
Oh!
Mind if I take a little peek at you? I promise I'll be brief.
Toasty, please tell me you recognize the voice.
My goodness, what a strapping physique. Capable of an astounding variety of acts of violence, I imagine.
What is happening?
This must be the squirrel that tends the world tree.
That delectable aroma. Could it be? Pardon the intrusion.
Keep listening, and I'll tell you once I get things done.
Ah, yes. Amber resin. delightfully nutty with a hint of squidding.
No.
Not one for gastronomic exploration, I see.
Wait, if you're Ratatosker, why are you so different when we summon you for help?
It's a long story. But you are correct. I am indeed Ratatosker. The one you know as Ratatosker is merely one of my spectral aspects. And a particularly nasty one at that. I consider him so far removed from myself that he's practically a different person. Speaking of, Bitter, would you like to come out and see your friends?
Fuck off! I'm busy!
I suppose that was to be expected. Anyway, now that I've polished off all this resin for you, would you like the seed back?
It is the seed.
Indeed. A seed of
Yggdrasil.
Yggdrasil.
You know Yggdrasil.
Since my dwarven tenants performed their little reconfiguration, you'll need seeds like these to open up new destinations on my tree.
Your tree, huh?
Yes, my tree. Here, let me show you.
Kratos is so confused.
So that's why good Master Brock needed an Alfheim seed. Clearly you have important matters afoot. That seed you found unlocks Niflheim of all places, a realm as ancient as it is vaguely sticky.
Confirm.
Perhaps as we travel, you can tell me the tale of your prior visit to the land of the elves.
Sure I can.
It's I familiar with the with
Alfheim was the first
on Sungwon Show or ProZD.
coming with us, but Odin cast a spell on her. She can't leave Midgard.
That's terrible.
So then we fought our way through an army of dark elves to get to the light.
You interfered in the elf war.
Not by choice. We sought to fill our Bifrost, and they attacked us.
And the dark elves were covering it with their sticky hive stuff. When we freed it, light elves came back. They seemed
Yeah,
better now.
Ratatosker is ProZD.
Did they now?
Oh, hello.
Alfheim.
Light's still there.
It's so long.
Not sure where the temple is from here, but that's where we'll find Groa's shrine.
Broken history. Aye, not exactly an easy fix for that.
Yeah, that actually is awesome. That the fact that you know, like someone Cho is actually a recognized voice actor now. Well, I think he always been one, since he voiced one of the main characters in Borderlands 3. I don't know what other voice work he did, but his range on his voice is wide and very immaculate.
I see the elves continue their war.
Yeah, so much for things being better in Alfheim.
Is that a dead Dark Elf? Huh.
Yikes. Fimbulwinter hit Alfheim hard.
No. Storms have plagued Alfheim's deserts long before Fimbulwinter.
This is done here. This one.
A living desert. Huh?
It was once full of life, you know. And music. The song of the sands.
The Jewel of Alfheim is our most sacred and fertile desert, teeming with an unequaled diversity of life, from the majestic half-gufa and their dulcet song of the sands, to the wide array of turtles, the lizards found in Tiarta, and the abundant herds of gazelle, ibex roaming the shifting dunes. All creatures of the desert are given breath by the grace of the light. Take a moment to witness the grandeur and reflect. Keep well thy realm.
Called it. Gone now. Another victim.
Don't mind me. Oh, Jesus tier.
Hold on. I hear something out there. Something big. It's in pain.
What do you hear?
Feels like some kind of animal. How could anything live in a storm like that?
Plenty of caves under the desert. Not exactly a paragon of comfort, but the Dark Elves get on best they can.
Hmm. Hold on, boy. I need that loot.
There. The Temple of Light.
Groa's shrine is at the top.
Is everything okay?
Aye, old friend. Just looting no near chests. Right along.
My dad likes loot.
Yes, we do like loot.
Very well.
Right then.
Bothered returning to Alfheim, did he, Mimir?
Aye, no. I assumed the fate of his own realm took precedence.
Wait. Freya's brother?
Yes. Cut from a different cloth, that one.
There goes that. At least I could see and kill that one.
There's a barricade up ahead.
Oh, a lot of
Shiny rocks.
dead elves.
Twilight stone. A rare material that can take millennia to form. Majestic, isn't it? Occasionally, the light of Alfheim will bind to a rock and crystallize, growing like moss on a fallen tree. Truly a wonder of the Nine Realms. Oh, I didn't know it could do that.
That's neat. So these are crystallized Alfheim light, huh?
It's gonna explode!
Boy, get out of there. Where am I supposed to go? Down here, perhaps? Oh, fuck you. Woo!
More inspiring lyricism.
Hello?
from the mind of-
Hello!
Yo.
What's up? I think you got a good nap.
Not really. The problem was that fucking. So I went to bed. I didn't even realize I fell asleep. I fell asleep. My computer was on. Woke up at 1 o'clock. I'm like, so I went and used the restroom, brushed my teeth, went to bed. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Like 2 hours later, I wake up and I'm sitting there like, managed to fall back asleep because I play a fucking radio play on my phone through YouTube. Thank God for YouTube. I go back to sleep. And I wake back up again. And I'm like, and then I just can't get back to sleep. I'm like, cool. So, shit sleep. That's lovely. So I go to the store and I'm like, all right, cool. I want to make sure that I stay awake because you were like, oh, let's go to the grocery, let's go shopping. I'm like, all right, cool. So
Yeah, sorry about that.
yeah, no, I managed to go back to like I cooked some food and then I was like, kind of like, nodding off as I'm cooking food. So I managed to get myself awake because I had an energy drink. So I drank an energy drink, and I'm like, all right, cool. I hop on my computer. I'm like, all right, he's probably not gonna start till like 2 o'clock. I start to draw something. I pass out on my paper and wake up with a big drool mark on my paper. Like, well, good thing I wasn't doing anything important. So I toss the clipboard. I get up and I'm like, oh, what time is it? I'm like, oh, good, it's like 2:30. All right. So I look at my phone. Nothing other than, oh, I'm gonna start around 2:30. I'm like, all right, cool. Usually he texts me like when he's hopping on. So I go out there and I talk to my mom and I come back in and I like kind of nod off for a few seconds and it's like I wake up like, fuck, what time is it? And it's like I look at my phone, it's like I'm on Discord. I'm like, oh, wait, why did he only text me that now? I check the thing and it's just like, oh, he started at like 2:30. Like he said, like a normal person when they say they're gonna do something, they do something. Fuck! I turned on my computer. Still tired.
We're the ones who freed the light.
Fucking Smirnoff screwdriver that I just pulled out of the fridge. Because I went shopping on Wednesday with my brother's girlfriend. She was like, hey, I don't have a way to get to the grocery store. My brother's always tired after he gets home from work, so it's kind of a drag to, be like, hey, let me borrow the car. So she was like, you go to the grocery store anyways. Would you wake me up at, like, whenever you decide to leave? So that particular day, I was up at like 5:30 in the morning.
And chop!
And she's like, alright, I'm gonna get ready. So, I've been awake for a while. So it rolls around 7 o'clock and she's still getting ready. I'm like, alright, cool. So then, like, right as she steps out the door, my buddy's like, you have to go to the restroom now. I'm like, oh, cool. So eventually we get there and it's like, we split up because we, take separate shopping carts. So we split up, she goes to grab her stuff, I'm like wandering around, and then I notice like, the Smirnoff party pack, I'm like, oh fuck yeah. So I've got that, so I just have the screwdriver from it, just sitting in the fridge, I'm like,
I'm just naive, I suppose.
I should drink some of this, so that's what I'm doing now. I've seen some prods.
Prods? Oh, on ProZD, he's on,
oh yeah, I know who that is.
Yeah, he actually voices that character in this game. Yeah, he voices Ratatoskr.
I don't know why I thought you were gonna say Rory Calhoun. I don't even know who the fuck that is.
Who?
It was some name said in The Simpsons some millions of years ago. I think it was the episode where they had
What is this?
Was it like Santa's little helper had babies or something? Or maybe it was one where he got a hold of, almost said Mr. Smithers, of Santa's little helper. And he kept saying the name Rory Calhoun, and I'm just like, that's got to be like an old movie actor of some sort or something. I just never looked into it.
Rory Calhoun. Whoa, that's a big gate.
No, it's not. I've seen bigger. That whole interaction was funny. Aw.
We came in from the top last time. Didn't realize all this was even down.
What is I'm sorry about? What were we talking about then?
Oh, we're talking about the, or saying like, Toasty, do you recognize his voice? And when Ratatoskr came out.
Atreus, let me know when I've reached halfway.
So, what's happening right now?
Well, I still find it funny that somebody that I know of on the internet voiced a marginally important character. Because I know, Lanny Pator does voices, but most of the time he's like background or unimportant characters in anime. But then you've got this guy Joshua Tomar, who I keep bringing up, by the way. I know I keep bringing him up, but he was one of the he was that big ass red chimera ant, which is really weird because it's like
The door should have opened.
He's like the nicest guy, but then they made him play an evil guy, and I'm just like, oh, okay,
Not
cool.
anymore. Father, try pulling it the other way.
It looks like
Yeah,
a sideways
it's
Ninja
here.
Turtle.
Keep
What?
pushing forward.
Toasty, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was before your time. I know they keep re-releasing Ninja Turtles. I don't know who has the rights to them right now, but I know that if they don't keep reproducing Ninja Turtle stuff, they're gonna lose the rights. It's the same thing with like
Fine work, Atreus.
oh, what was it? When they did the Fantastic Four movies, and when Sony had Spider-Man, they kept pumping out Spider-Man movies just to keep hold of the...
Oh no, you didn't want Fantastic Four. You want Fantastic Floor.
Oh, I do want Fantastic Floor. My floor looks like
What's
shit.
the Dark Elf statue doing in the
It's
light
just,
temple?
I need to clean
That's
up
just
again.
how they
It's like every
would
time I
control
get it remotely clean, I just go,
Yes.
eh. And then
The
like
elves weren't
3 weeks
always
of doing
split
nothing and
between
just a
light
bunch
and
of
dark.
garbages everywhere. It's
This
like, oh,
statue
okay,
depicts
cool.
the elves before the war.
It's like I had a
before
pan
there
in
was
my
the
room
power
earlier.
of the light.
Which, so remember how I said I passed out last night? Like I just kind of like went to sleep without realizing it. That was just soda in the
The
fridge.
stone briefly imparts a bit of light to your axe.
And
That's useful.
while the soda had been open so that it wouldn't explode, the way soda works is that you
What's
get the
that
top part of it to
No
start
sense in
freezing,
spoiling the surprise.
and then that puts weight on the stuff that's at the bottom. So if you have anything underneath that, it starts to push the soda up. The soda starts rising up, and it's already in like a slush form at that point. So it just starts becoming like a frozen.
The hell?
That waterfall's going up. Oh wait, no, that's not a waterfall. Never mind.
Fimbulwinter, you reckon?
The Lake of
Of
Souls.
course, making the light.
Fimbulwinter, no!
So the base of this light well, that's the Lake of Souls.
Yes. After the creation of the 9 realms,
We need to fight
fallen
more
souls
dark
began
elves.
to gather down in those waters.
When the
Yeah,
elves discovered its
fight dark
potential, they
elves.
built this temple to
Fuck
harness
whatever's
that
going
energy.
on here.
A
Side
smashing
mission:
success, to
defeat
say
the Dark
least.
Elves.
Many of them became addicted to their newfound power. and thus,
But yeah,
the light
so
elves
needless to
ruled.
say, well, I guess if it was needless to say, I wouldn't be saying it. I woke up when I woke up at 1 o'clock. I went back to bed and went, shit! I had a soda in the freezer.
Oh no.
There's the soda can just like has a frozen soda on top of it, just rolling out through the opening. I'm just like, all right. And I look up and I'm like, oh yeah, I had a straw in there, and I like touch the straw and it's frozen to it. I was like, all right, I can let this defrost while I sleep, and then when I wake up, I'll just have soda in the morning. So.
And I guess you let defrost, and it's warm now.
No, it was actually, it defrosted just around the time that I couldn't go back to sleep. So there was still a little bit of like ice at the bottom. Like the bottom of it hadn't defrosted all the way, but
Wait a minute.
it was still pretty good. It's just like, because of how freezing works, when you unfreeze a soda, like the balance of like sugar in the water and stuff is all kind of off. So it tasted really funny, but it's like I took a pan. This is why the pan was in my room. I took a pan, and then I took a butter container because we use them as our fucking Tupperware because we're weird like that. And I put the can in there and I went, all right, good. If it defrosts, it'll just leak into the thing and I'll be perfectly fine. And it did. I got lucky that it just, the way it defrosted, it didn't just like, one side wasn't heavier than the other and it's like, oh, and tip over. But then again, it was also, it was in a butter container inside of a pan, so even if it tipped over, it was in the middle of a pan, so if it tipped over, all it was going to do was just spill into the pan, but, ugh. I'm going to look up hentai.
Of course you will.
I need to grab a, well, I guess it's technically, I guess it's dependent on what you think hentai is, because, I mean, the character's not nude. They're just really scantily clad, and it's overemphasizing the fact that they are a plus-sized individual. But I'm trying to learn how to draw plus-sized individuals. I literally, yesterday before my shift, I'm like, and I like ran into the bathroom and like took a picture of them. And I'm sitting there like on the toilet. Like not pooping, but like using it as a chair. And I've got like a little like note, like not notepad, what are those called? I have my my clipboard that I use for work, and like
Speaking of light
a
elves,
piece of paper that somebody was like, "Oh, I'm gonna write something on it," and they went, "This isn't that good." So then they just like left it there. So I'm like sitting there trying to draw the body type. I'm like hiding it underneath more paper. It's like... And then I came to the realization that I only know how to draw like certain body types. So I'm just.
So what you're telling me is, Tyr, that the Light Elves were the bad people all along. Who knew?
No, all the elves were bad. You just doesn't realize it. I almost said because he's got that that walnut soul, and then right when I was trying to say that, I almost said Walmart soul.
The walnut soul?
He's got a used soul. Well, not a used soul, but it's a marked down soul. It's like 45% off from what you normally would pay for a soul. I've offended Toasty by telling him that that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was before his time.
I have an idea to get us across.
What's right?
Lucky for us,
Going.
swearing off violence doesn't mean he can't disfigure some
Oh dang!
architecture.
This way.
It's going monkey.
Shrine awaits.
Hurry up, jump across. Your boy won't be able to make it. He can't jump that far or use Spider-Man tactics.
Actually, he can.
He can?
Yeah.
Fuck that. The kid's too powerful now. He's got Spider-Man jumps. Fuck that.
he's just looking around. He does this sometimes.
Wait, then how come Kratos had to use the Blades of Chaos?
What do you mean?
Well, he was like... What did your boy use to get across? He just jumped, right?
No. He used an arrow with a rope.
Damn it.
Basically Nordic grappling hook.
Last time we were here.
These elves use outside light.
Story that I heard where it was like Spider-Man and Hawkeye were watching, we were like on a stakeout for some crime,
Oh, those were just
and Spider-Man's just like, man, you sure do love shooting bows and arrows, and he's like, yeah, I mean, I have to keep my skill up, because if I don't, I mean, what am I? I'm just a guy with a bow. I'm not good to anybody. Any idiot can use a bow to shoot somebody or shoot at somebody. So then he fires a bow he fires his arrow as
Just like to be thorough.
Spider-Man jumps in and he knocks down the guy, and he notices the arrow, and he's just like, oh shit. So he takes the arrow and stabs it into the guy, and he goes, go work, Hawkeye. I'm like, why is Spider-Man such a good dude? He's a good bro, but it's like, is it really good to like lie to a teammate like that? I mean, he usually hits his shots like 9 times out of 10, so, which is more than I can say for Green Arrow. I think Green Arrow has a lower accuracy than Hawkeye, but don't quote me on that. So I don't read enough comics to... Why is there toilet paper here? I don't read enough comics to, like, make that assessment.
I don't read enough comics to know why there's toilet paper here.
That too. No, I'd have to say that if it's between... I would say Green Arrow probably has a larger variety of arrows and probably also makes... Or at least at the very least his company makes them or uses his company's resources. I don't know if Hawkeye's got to use like... If they dip into Avenger funds or something to make his arrows, but...
Well, Hawkeye is an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D., so, you know, he probably runs on that government money.
Ugh.
And possibly and also S.H.I.E.L.D. also makes the arrows for him as well, in case he can't get the funding.
No, they only give him arrows when they need him to go on missions. If he's not doing missions for S.H.I.E.L.D., he doesn't get their arrows.
Well,
like, you have to get your arrows on your own. It's like,
Well, explain the arrows he had in the Avengers compound. Or on Stark
Avenger
Tower.
Money. Stark Tech funds. I mean, Tony Stark, if I remember correctly, does fund the Avengers, so...
Yeah, I mean, like, well, to be fair, it was supposed to be...
Things.
To be fair, in the MCU, it was supposed to be S.H.I.E.L.D. because then, it was supposed to be S.H.I.E.L.D. and it's supposed to be S.H.I.E.L.D. and a small connection with the U.S. government because of the fact that Nick Fury called on them to create the Avengers. Well, the comics, I think it was a brainchild of Nick Fury and Iron Man. I think mostly Iron Man and I think Hank Pym.
You're wrong. It was Robert Blake before he became. Instead of becoming Thor, he used his cane to get money. He's like,
Well, remember he is a doctor.
Wait, who? Him?
Oh no, on the horror you said that who had the cane to turn into Thor.
So if these elves
Oh, Robert Blake.
Yeah.
make themselves stronger,
Yeah.
what do the dark elves want with it?
To return it back
Good.
to its source. To them, the natural resources of Alfheim are sacred. None more so
I just
than
remembered. I just remembered in the
Like our
comics.
success came at a terrible price.
There's a thing where
Alfheim's
Hank
once
Pym got
lively
kicked out of the
desert
Avengers
withered
because he
into a
slapped his wife.
storm-ridden wasteland soon
And
after
I'm
the
sitting there
base of
like,
his temple.
what? And then the guy that was talking about it was like, which is funny, because like, I guess it's just because Mr. Fantastic doesn't, you know, didn't work with the Avengers, but he used to slap Susan Storm around all the time. Like, when was this?
Oh yeah, apparently back then on Mr. Fantastic was a giant misogynist.
No, all of everybody was back then. That's just how comics work. That's just they just reflect humanity's darkest sides.
Oh, I was already here.
Hank Pym just slapping his wife around. Sounds funny because in the context of like knowing the fact that she was also the Wasp and they like could shrink and grow makes me think that it was more of an accident and she just went around telling people that he slapped her, but she meant it as a joke. And they were like, he beats his wife and he gets kicked off the Avengers. Did you know that for a while Hawkeye was Goliath?
What?
Yeah, in the comics, apparently Hawkeye wasn't doing so well. Like he wasn't selling individual comics very well. So at one point he had the Goliath serum that Hank Pym came up with. So he would just have size altering powers for like, I think it was like a couple of years, and then he just went back to being Hawkeye. I'm like, how do you go from being super powered giant just back to like, oh, I shoot arrows at people for a living? It's like really weird, but it still makes me laugh. He was Goliath. I'm like, wait, he was Goliath.
Maybe that's not.
He was Giant Man.
Giant Man.
Yeah, because Ant-Man can shrink and grow. He's like, I'm Giant Man.
Get back.
It's like, we don't know who this Manant guy is. Behold, greetings from your villain, Manant. Oh, it's Manant. You must have been saying it wrong. What? Maybe he was saying it wrong.
Oh, you're dead.
Maybe Manant was saying it wrong the whole time.
And chop! Chop!
Shoot Ripper.
Oh! Oh!
It is important to say. Yum Yum sauce. Yo, Yum Yum sauce is some fucking bullshittery. It's literally just Thousand Island dressing with some extra stuff.
What?
This stuff called Yum Yum sauce.
Oh.
I got it in the Asian aisle at the grocery store. And I'm like, I kept seeing it, I'm like, fuck, fine, I'm gonna see what this is all about then. So I like tried some and I'm like, this is just slightly worse burger sauce, which is like, it's also just like a generic version of
I get it now.
the Big Mac sauce, which is just Thousand Island dressing and some other shit thrown in. Yum Yum sauce is just a slightly different tasting burger sauce, and I'm like,
And not our place to
I
say.
paid almost the exact same price for this bigger bottle that I paid for this burger sauce bottle. I'm like, the burger sauce still tastes better to me. My brother's girlfriend's just like, why'd you even buy the Yum Yum sauce? And I wanted to try it. She's like, it's a big bottle though. And I went, I'll end up eating it eventually.
I don't know why. He's like, it's a big bottle though. Just grabs it and just starts pouring it in your mouth. like it's a big bottle though.
No, I Winnie the Pooh that shit. I get an empty mayonnaise bottle, I pour all the Yum Yum sauce, and I just shove my big ass hand in there.
And then go,
like eating it like Winnie the Pooh.
And then go, oh bother. Where's the reflex stone? Oh, hello.
Oh, Christopher Robin, you could help me lose weight if you took out some of my stuffing. I don't know if that's how it works. Winnie the Pooh could kill you. No, Christopher, I'm tired of Rabbit making fun of my weight. No, he's a neurotic asshole. Just tell him that. Oh, bother. Oh, father. The all father. The all fucker.
The all fucker.
What the hell are you doing? You rotating a mirror?
Kind of.
Atreus, don't look into this mirror. What? Ah! His soul sucked out. Like, oh.
Press L2 while holding the crank to aim the weapon. Oh.
No deal. Shut up, game. I'm pretty sure I did the right thing. I like how he's not even looking where you threw it. He's like, Atreus, check this out. No scope. Dad, you didn't hit anything. Shut up, boy.
Boy.
I was purposely aiming at the ground. Obviously, I hit the ground. Therefore, I hit what I was aiming at. No, that's
there we go.
Excuse.
Excellent.
Do it, boy.
Let's continue our ascent, yes?
Oh, I thought it was something he had to shoot.
Right side!
Ow! Oh, they explode now?
Did they? Oh, I guess it literally does say exploding nightmare. It's like, oh, okay. Batman. Ah, fuck. It blew up in my face. Fuck this shit. Atreus, we're going. Some old bullshit.
That's some bullshit.
In order to play this game, huh? Kenshin could have did that, but it would have just turned out like Fallout 3. Do you have that on computer?
Fallout 3, yeah, but
Yeah.
it kept on freezing because it was a Steam version.
Oh, yeah. I guess like it does do that a lot, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And, did it do that to me? I don't remember if it did that to me. I think I've only ever played it like once or twice on Steam.
Well, then again, I did try to play it though only on 4 gigabytes of RAM. No, on 8 gigabytes of RAM. Now I have 32.
Let's see.
Arcos?
My brain on lack of sleep and also alcohol is making me forget what I was doing. Oh, Nexus. Let's see what kind of mods do they have for Fallout 3, because I might play Fallout 3 at some point.
Oh no! Frozen!
Fallout 4, where's Fallout 3? Oh, I almost peeked a little. Yay!
No! It's fuck you and your weep sword! Ah! Another one!
All those health raw. Ooh, no, I don't want extra stuff at the beginning of the game. Where is... I just want to see all of them. They're popular all time.
Oh, fuck you!
Individual mods. So it's just a mod that adds mods. Cool.
I'll meet you on the other side.
A mod that adds mods?
Awful green tint to everything. No, that's classic Fallout 3. I'm gonna keep it like that. Official patch. Official pants.
Unofficial pants?
You heard me.
The unofficial pants.
Each function focuses on themselves with openness. Some adding new high quality perks to the game that are innovative, funny, and fun. Yeah, but a lot of the times I've ever seen anything that registers itself as funny and fun is less funny and fun.
Remember,
Fallout stutter remover.
Remember Edward? Chum is fun.
I stand by my statement.
But chum is fun.
Yeah, yes, that things that advertise themselves is fun, regardless of how badly they're spelled. Ooh, a hair pack. Oh, it's just for. Oh, no, that adds 14 male.
14 male.
Mystic doesn't see us.
There's Twilight
14 male hairstyles. Real-time settler. Ooh, that sounds fun, but I don't think people would want to watch it in a playthrough.
That's the wrong.
For an overhaul sprint mod, that would be something to get. I'm gonna start adding these to a favorites list real quick. That's for 1.16.5. Red Wave 3.
offers counterpart.
Oh, that's that boat. From, what was it? Fallout 4, I think? Shoes. Do I have... I do not. That's a pound sign.
Spider God does whatever a spider god does.
You can't prove it. You don't even know why. That's what Roy's drow femboy should be, is like fucking should be like a medieval Spider-Man. Oh, he's climbing on walls. Yeah, he literally used spider climb. It's nothing out of the ordinary. It's something that he can do. Shut up. Ugh. Well, I wish I could make a suit of armor that basically just gives me Spider-Man powers. And also have the Doc Ock legs, because I feel like Spider-Man suits should just have... I think it's because of Superior Spider-Man. And also, the Iron Spider in the comics only had 3 spider legs for some reason. Like, Tony Stark was like, yeah, I got drunk and couldn't remember how many legs a spider had, so... Here you go, 3 spider legs. You have 7 legs, Parker. Nuh-uh. The 8th leg was within me all along, by which I mean in my pants. You mean, yep, and I gave my wife cancer. Did that really happen? It didn't happen in an alternate timeline.
Now we just need to find a way over there.
That actually did happen.
He gave his wife cancer?
Yeah, because apparently his semen was also radioactive. Spider blood, his radioactive spider blood wasn't the only thing radioactive, Genshin. Apparently, so was his semen. But I think that also happened either in an alternate universe, or it happened in the main one and it got deleted because of his pact with Mephisto. I don't remember if that was the case or not, though. It could just be an alternate reality. All the fucking universes all blend together for me for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah, it blends together. It blends together in Blender. Wait, what?
Yeah, Toasty's comment from earlier was like, somebody I talked to did everything God of War franchise related, read books, played games in order to play this game. And it's just like, wait, is that books?
Oh, yeah, there is a comic book in the time tying God of War 3 and God of War 2016.
I don't know why I thought you were gonna say God of War 4, and I'm like, wait, when did that come out? It's like,
yeah, basically the comics actually details on how he got to Midgard and how he met Faye.
Yeah, but does she look like she looks like in this?
Probably. I think they made the comic on to further promote on Ragnarok.
Oh, I thought it came out before 2016. Well, I guess technically it would have came out after 2016 was made, so, I mean, they probably knew what she looked like.
More or less.
Aggression! Don't give him aggression. Also, you should have grinded to see if you could get more XP than you could have for the boy.
Well, he still gets experience.
I know, but what if you could get him even more experience by just continuing to be him and shooting a bunch of skelly men?
Oh, I mean, like, I literally have to pull Pokemon and go back and forth then. Unless Unless the game will not allow me to do that, then.
Come, Mr. Skelly Man, Skelly me banana.
Die, 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 die! Chop, chop, chop!
This is Mr. Bones, and he's sitting there just like fiddling his skella fingers across a bunch of bananas.
Father, over here.
Yes, boy.
Yes, boy. There is a fat, hairy man watching this right now going, ugh.
Here they come. Do what you must.
I don't know why I did that.
There we go, there we go. In half.
It's funny, I mentioned to my brother that I wished I knew how to, like, coding and stuff. So I could take, so I could take all the dimensional mods that are out there, put them into one thing, and then make a mod that allows me to just
I've noticed them on the elves as well.
use a single portal to access all the different portals. Because I was like, at the time I had been watching a video about Fantastic Floor, and Reed Richards had this big portal that opened up to other dimensions. And
Hold on, Tier. I'm gonna do something silly.
Wait, what? Watch me bounce my axe to here.
Yeah,
Check this shit out.
The foundation's weak. Father could push this over, no problem.
Yeah.
There we go.
Is it accelerating or is it staying at a constant speed?
Constant speed.
Okay.
Yeah, the developers knew what we're thinking. They knew we had the brain of children, so they just gave us this.
Alright, that's very good, Kratos, but you kind of have to get going. Shh. Axe.
Axe, boy, axe. You must ask the question.
Axe boy. There was a character in One Piece that used an axe. The axe and Morgan. Morgan Le Fay. The next the next God of War series will be set in medieval time.
I dare say he's beginning to enjoy
What?
the vandalism. But he
Half a
seemed to be
bridge.
laying waste to
What
pottery.
kind of lazy bastards
Shall we
were they?
continue?
Oh, there we go.
Well, at least we're getting closer. Look up. See?
It feels even taller on the inside. Can't believe all this was down here.
I guess it was bigger on the inside.
Just die immediately.
There's a bell right there, a bell over there. Where's the third bell? Must ring that bell. Gotta ring that bell. No. You died today, damn Zeus bag.
Hmm? The reign of oh. Spider Dad, Spider Dad.
That's whatever a spider dad does.
Forged iron. No, you need cold iron. You're fighting fairies. Fairies!
Fairies. Where's the third bell? Oh, where do you think you're going? I didn't hear no bell.
Where do you think you're going? I didn't hear no Drake bell. Nobody's heard him. He went to jail or something. Did he? I don't know. We're gonna fight or what? Yeah. They just kind of like, they both pass out simultaneously and just headbutt each other, and then they just stay like that.
You would know
They're
better than
just
us.
standing with their heads attached, their foreheads just touching.
God damn it! There we go.
Well done.
Yeah.
More Twilight Stone.
Hey! Health increase, go!
Seeing it again.
You know what? Just once, I would like for you to open one of these chests, and then a lich pop out, and then he goes, Mud Smith, and that's the end of the
And here we go again.
But only for the boy. Curtis gets none for some reason. Oh, I thought they were throwing something at you.
Yes, they were. Yeah, lip.
Wait, were they using their staves to draw energy from a big light thing? What idiot does magic like that? We've got a central battery that we have to draw all our magical you. The Green Lantern for? Fuck off. They're a bunch of weird fairies dressed in weird gold masks. Like, fuck off.
Nope.
Supposed to be magical in and of itself, turd. And then over there swinging a fucking Ichigo sword at you.
Yep.
Oh god, he was gonna do the Impa quick draw thing from Hyrule Warriors, the original one, not the...
No!
The Impa and that was less samurai, more ninja. What a time to be alive. Remember that, Toasty? That whole... How long did it take me to beat that game, actually?
What?
I literally just said the name. Hyrule Warriors, the newer one. Age of Calamity. Yo.
Oh, I have to finish it.
Huh? No. I'm saying how long it take me to finish. Where is the video? It's literally Hyrule Warriors. Okay. Oh wow, I played it from November all the way into January? Yeah. 9. It took me 9 episodes. Which makes sense, because like the further in you go, the longer the levels can become, and it's just like,
I wonder, hold on. There we go.
I wonder. Type 3 armor replacers. Places the vanilla female armors with versions shaped for the best. Oh, that's probably from the body. Ooh, enhanced camera, yes please. Underground Hyena. Wasting your Rivet City, no thanks. Wait, is this the one that I was thinking of
Some
before?
Twilight Stone on that statue shield. But that angle isn't gonna work.
This is the one I was thinking of.
You think there's any way to stop the elves from fighting each other?
Had Freya not abandoned the realm, the last of us would be full.
I don't know what the fucking song I'm thinking. Oh, wait. There we go.
Or did he not?
He made his choice.
The wrong one.
I'm
Well,
pretty
fine,
sure this
perhaps,
is the...
but not
No,
necessarily.
the one I was
for
thinking of
him.
was, I think, Underwater.
I suppose
I've been thinking of Fallout 4. Or not Fallout 4, Fallout New Vegas. I know there was one that Al had did when he had like a fucking robot dog. It was like... It's dope, but I don't remember what it was called.
Robot dog.
Cold. In theory, I can just go back and look at all the veining. Jessie companion. Jessie, we have to cook, but it's a girl and she's... Why are you yelling at me? Ooh, classic weapons. Oh, that fucking hurt! Wrist, why do you hate me? The Pancore Jackhammer, the one gun that pisses every gun aficionado off.
Hmm.
Ooh, a Watts laser rifle. That's kind of dope.
What?
Grapes? What?
Grapes? What?
I would like to.
That's the one cannoli, by the way. Yeah, yeah, you have yet to make a meet a hag.
Yep. And we'll continue that way until we meet that hag from the forest.
Did you say a hag or Nightshade?
You know what? It might have just been a hag. She's not smart enough to remember the fucking person's name enough to fucking actually go, hey, set off when this specific person shows up. Like, oh, it's booty. They don't have.
Yes, tier. Hold on.
Ugh, so they have all these other fucking guns, but they don't have the fucking city killer. Oh
What
wait,
the hell?
that might. No, city killer. Isn't city killer part of Fallout 1?
Shield
Oh, look, water.
Da, 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 da. I don't know why I went with the Sonic for a minute.
It was. Shotgun.
Last time we were here, we killed
The
a
fuck is it?
That's.
Where's the bullpup shotgun at? God damn it! Do they really not have it? Or the combat shotgun? Is that what it's called? Yeah. And for some reason it's okay. It's under combat shotguns. Yeah, it wasn't Fallout 1. Why the fuck didn't they add it in? Trunches? You put the stupid Winchester Widowmaker in the fucking Pancore Jackhammer, which is a stupid gun anyways.
I think so. It could just be the storm.
Perhaps we can investigate.
You'll fucking
Once
sit
we've
here and be like,
uncovered the mysterious seer's hidden
let everything
prophecy.
but the fucking city killer because we're idiots.
City killer, something, something. I don't know the song.
I don't know what song you were singing either.
There. The central chamber will
I
bring
ain't
us
heard
to
it.
the
It's
top.
new to me.
Once we find our way past
Did you
yet
did you,
another
did you
light
just say Deuteronomy?
Sure. If I ain't never heard of it, it's Deuteronomy. Bullet 3, serum here. No thanks. Sharing. Okay, now you can share your inventory with anyone in the world, or you could recruit anyone in the world. Yes, yes, and yes.
Hmm?
I don't care if it breaks the game. I want.
Facing the
Oh wait, I
wrong
could
way.
already get Butch. I want. I could get Lucas Sim
Maybe if we.
and who else is in that fucking
Hmm?
game?
The
Gee,
angle should work, Kratos.
goddamn tier.
Break everything, burn it all. What? Is he breaking shit?
One. One. There we go.
Well done.
At your service. Ah, the light of Alfheim. How stunning.
Don't do it. I'll
Nothing.
give you
What's wrong?
light elf
I could hear
cancer.
Mother inside last time, but I can't anymore.
Her soul is one with the light
What?
now. United by forces.
They
older
invented
than
elevators?
herself.
Bullshit.
She is at peace, Atreus.
I hope so. When Father went inside the light, he
You
said
went inside the light of Alfheim?
Yes.
And yet here you stand.
Trevor's over here
sound
fucking
mind,
moonwalking.
beside
Knock it
you,
off.
not Incinerated. You must tell me, Kratos. What did you see?
That memory is
Oh
for
good,
me
my
alone,
video froze for some reason.
but I felt only moments
Oh, never
pass.
mind.
didn't feel like moments to me.
I was trapped.
But
Atreus overcame great odds to save me.
One could but only imagine. Well then, Groa's
We're
true ticket awaits.
back.
So, did you ever meet Groa?
Many times. But she was plagued by constant visions, so conversation was difficult, to say the least.
Oh no, Faye!
I don't know why you're scared. You basically walloped her ass the last time.
What? Faye's our wife.
What? Who am I thinking of then?
Who are you thinking of?
The lady! She turned into like a bird and was dive bombing you.
Oh, you mean the Valkyrie?
No,
Or
the lady at the beginning.
Oh, Freya.
Yeah, that one. Okay. Never mind. No, I'm pretty sure he also beat... I'm pretty sure he also beat whatchamacallit's ass. Hold up. Oh, it's calling me.
Kratos, not again.
What are you doing?
I heard something.
Father, she's gone.
Poor Kratos.
Keep moving.
I mean, it kind of makes sense. And he misses the one person in the entire multiverse of realms that made him human again.
We're almost there. Huh. They've changed some stuff. Last time, there was all this hive stuff up here. So many dark elves. All this time, I thought the dark elf came... I thought all the dark elves were... Tyr,
Yes?
did we help the wrong side?
Are you certain that's the right question?
What's the right question?
Is there a right side?
Exactly. What do you think, Atreus? Is there a right side in this war?
I don't know.
Wait, we gotta do it again. We gotta do it again. Developers, thank you for this. Yeah, the developers of Sackbox Studios knows one on all of us are really just a bunch of children. Hey, I remember this place. Hey, this is new. Well, it has been a couple of years. What was that? 5 years? 10 years? I'll say 5. I hear something. Probably Sindri, because I don't think Brock is still allowed here in Alfheim.
There it is.
Ah, you all made it. Welcome.
Hey, Sindri.
Thank you.
Do you believe in fate, Sindri?
Oh, of course not. You think I'd wash my hands this much if I thought that what I do doesn't ultimately matter? There's only one thing with any say over how we live our lives, and that's us.
Hey, Sindri, wasn't your forge on the other side of the shrine last time?
My, someone's got an eye for detail. Perhaps the Light Elves felt it looked better on this side. They do have a thing for aesthetics. Honestly, I'm as puzzled as you are. But it's best not to look a gift forge in the 2-year. Very messy. Anyway, good luck!
Anything we can... Artifacts? Artifacts. Oh well.
I'll take him.
Armor? Ooh, craftable. Ooh. Oh, level 3 though. Max level 9. Steel though. Oh, for now, just leave it at that. Let's go, boy.
I think I
The
see
giants
something.
always did enjoy hiding their secrets in plain sight.
Wait until you see this.
Hmm. We're back here again.
Ah, yes. Here we have Groa's search for her missing husband.
Groa.
She was relentless in her attempt to find him. Meditated for weeks on end. Unfortunately, she found something else. A vision of Ragnarok.
Word of Groa's vision reached Odin. He sought her out, demanded a private retelling.
Didn't like what he heard, apparently.
Ironwood? That's the... I don't know what that is.
The mythical sanctuary for giants.
Hmm.
Curious.
So it's in Jotunheim?
I know some giants thought so, but Ironwood isn't anywhere, lad. It's a concept, a metaphorical paradise. It's not real.
Presumably, Groa requested her ashes be returned to Jotunheim, while her soul found peace in the light. Difficult to imagine Odin respecting those wishes. The champion?
I think it's supposed to be... me.
You assume too much.
Aye. Best not to read into these abstractions so literally. Prophecies are slippery by nature. Although, some are more obvious than others.
It's Golden Healthy.
Aye. The end of everything.
There's Thor.
There's nothing we can do to stop it.
There must be a way. Why else is this?
Jormungandr.
Look, Tyr. This is what we saw. It's you, fighting in Ragnarok.
No. I don't... I can't.
What's this then?
Oh?
That's new.
Asgard is destroyed?
Only Asgard destroyed.
But the other realms thrive?
And Odin dies.
She lied.
Groa lied. Of course she did. Odin's working off a false prophecy.
So then, we can win Ragnarok. We can beat Odin.
We are not present in any of this.
But that was Tyr leading the charge against Asgard.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, Hell's army was there.
Hmm.
And the elves. Champion. Okay. Whoever that is doesn't matter. But for the first time, we know something Odin doesn't. We just saw we can win.
Come on, Tyr. This is your destiny.
Don't allow prophecy to define my choices.
But we just saw
No,
you.
Atreus. This is wrong.
Come. There is much to discuss. It is time.
Ironwood.
We can't stop Ragnarok. But we can win it.
If Asgard is destroyed, Odin will not be the only casualty. There must be another way.
So, what'd you see?
A lot. Groa lied to Odin. Ragnarok isn't the end of everything. It's just the end of Asgard.
Hey, Amber.
Just the destruction of an entire realm, is it? To say nothing of its citizenry, its wildlife, those ignorant and innocent of Odin's misdeeds.
Enough. There is much to discuss once we are safe at home.
Mm-hmm. Light bridges, more light bridges. Oh, look, light bridges. Okay, Atreus, what were you putting at earlier? I'll come back earlier on. Yeah, we can't, because light bridges, they're wearing it now. Instead of hanging the crystals around their neck, they just hang it on, instead of hanging the crystals around on the floor, just hanging around their neck. Security light bridges.
There used to be a Nornir chest down here. Guess they moved it.
Sorry, Tyr. Hello.
Focus on our egress first.
Nope. And she's gonna die. And dead. I love that health burst. Alright, so... Let's do nothing. Lol. Nope, nothing blue. Alright then, let's go! Ah! The whole time I won. Nope. I think I can... Skills? No, no. Skills. I think I can buy for you, Atreus. Honey. Oh, she did. Ah!
Above you! Watch out!
I'll screw you then! Nope. Oh, fuck you. Yep. There we go.
Down here.
And chop. Or down. Wee.
Left side!
This way. We
What's
need
up?
to keep moving.
Yeah, I have returned it.
Yep.
Focus, Atreus.
Ever Bontel, you're Rebontel. I screwed up.
Exactly. not as easy as it looks, is it? Oh.
It's not as clever as Timmy Turner. You have returnered.
Yeah. No, they had
What the?
easy.
No! Ha-ha!
What? That is a naked body. I will not be needing that if I was to ever stream this game, that's for sure. Groovatron, stop asking me.
Groovatron! Yeah! Ah! Ah! Oh no!
Or animated prostitution. Okay, no.
Yes! Punch!
Killable children! Yes!
Killable children? Was that Captain Applelight? I have to do a mission for you?
Does anybody else hear that really weird song? Boogeyman.
Okay.
Just walking through lamplight, just shooting them. Ooh, Mothership Zeta retextured? Sure. Yeah. Cube experimental, no thanks. I remember that one.
Here, why are you just dragging that body with you?
It's gonna be okay,
Yes.
dear.
You've seen what is to come. I told you I would not follow you to war, and yet
Boy.
here I am, dragging an innocent elf
Innocent?
and marching
I'm
towards
not
the
gonna need
destruction of
Sydney
Asgard.
follower, because I'll have a
What
thing that
choice do
allows
we
me to
have?
get
There
everybody,
is
so
always
fuck
a
you.
choice. I will not lead you to war. I won't. I'm not that god anymore. I don't want to fight. But with you three, there is no avoiding it.
I like
Your
how it
path
says
leads to countless
type
deaths,
3, and it's basically
unimaginable
like,
pain
if you
and
know,
suffering.
you know.
Oh no! No!
Well, there goes the light bridge.
Yeah,
And
now we've
into
got-
the Lake of Souls.
Now we've got the Dark Bridge.
Hold on! Over here! You're chased!
I forgot Fallout 3 is very old. I looked at this is like the Institute of Fully Voiced Quest mod, and I looked uploaded September 4th, 2010. Last updated September 7th, 2010. I'm like, wow, nobody's touched that in a while.
You okay, Atreus?
He hit his head on every branch of the world tree.
Are you into it?
Your face, maybe.
No, sir.
Again, I'm not gonna need a specific follower thing. I am going to have a mod that just allows me to do that. New sunglasses to the
here?
game, duh. Yes?
Thanks. And I'm sorry about before.
You expect to throw a fucking
I am sorry.
glasses mod, like a sunglasses mod in my face and not expect me to go, yes please?
We shouldn't linger.
Ooh.
And Tyr, what happened to you?
He got very drunk on a very cheap sake.
No, that's the high elves of the that's the high warriors of the Allied elves.
No, they're just high. That's all. It's just a little weed, man. Be cool.
I just want to do the right thing.
You smell like smoking and drinking. It's cool. I had a couple, but I'm good to drive.
You seek, Atreus.
When I grow up, I want to be a steam shovel.
So what are we supposed to do? Roll over? Do nothing?
Enough. We will discuss our next move when we are out of danger.
Look at this armory. I wish I can. Oh, I can't mess it up. Boo!
0 out of 10. No, it's just enchanted, so you can't touch it.
I mean, my fist was going through it, so I guess.
If you know, you know.
There's a lot of Route 34 of everyone in that show.
Oh yeah.
Can't kill for salt. How fortuitous.
Are they on our side? No, they're not. No, they're not. No, they're not. Fuck those guys.
Why would any of them be on your side? They don't even like the Light Elves. They don't know who you are. Kill everybody. Like my mom always used to say, kill them all like God said. Then in prison for 44 years. With an extra 45th year being tacked on after somebody came up to her and went, "You were put in jail for that? Well, I was put in jail for selling cocaine, a much worse crime." And then she proceeded to chop off all their limbs with a pair of scissors. God, that game is weird. Ugh. I should play that sometime. I'm not gonna do good at it. I suck at that game, but game's icky, the weirdest.
Yes, yes, yes.
Ever.
Rock!
Motion. Let's pull his cock out. Yuck.
Let's go, let's go.
Oh my yuck. I just saw somebody click into a game that says idle, and I'm just like, does that mean that it's one of those games that you can just sit there and let it play itself for a while before doing anything?
Nope.
I thought it said atmospheric.
Nope.
Murph.
Mop. Mop. Nope.
Gilgamesh.
There we go.
Nope. Captures made.
Oh boy, climb faster.
Let's keep moving.
Alfheim, the land of eternal war. Woo!
Oh, silly Frank. When are you gonna learn that a maid outfit like that would not do her any good?
But who?
Any woman wearing a French maid's outfit. They're not designed for work. I don't know what they're designed for, but definitely ain't for work. Wanda! What is their gun here?
Oh, fuck you.
Terrible shot.
It's time for rage! Ah, that's not a classic kill. But how are you still alive? I smashed your head in!
Classic Kratos stupid. Excalibur!
I'll meet you on the other side.
We are the Escalabats, Super Soap, the Escalabats! Ah! Oh, why do we keep falling?
Flying magic.
Yes, 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 yes. No.
Ooh, really grab. It's all cool.
Yes. Oh.
I guess it does look a little better. Okay. Oh, I forgot about those things.
Okay. Come on, let's get out of here. Let's get out of Alfheim.
Get out of the elf land.
Almost there. This way.
Round travel
Open the
gate.
gateway, please.
Round travel gate. Go through the realm travel gate. Hmm? Ruh-roh.
Atreus, see for yourself the legacy this one has left for the Barons.
That's fine,
I've had far more than I can stomach.
Okay. Cool, I'm glad I went back and it just like froze the video. Cool.
We should see this.
Thanks, not like I wanted to see what was going on, so I clicked back to it, you nuts.
Look, I know we can't trust prophecy, but I'm not sure we should just ignore what we saw either.
We are not ignoring it. We will discuss it back home. For now, I wish to search for the wounded animal you heard earlier.
Never mind, I might not.
Yes.
Well, okay then.
Oh wow, never mind. There's like a shit.
Yeah, lead the way.
Yeah. What?
Ooh, shield.
Gold and black frame is almost the exact same variation of aviators I have.
Hmm.
You green and red with black frame.
Interesting blue ring attacks. Highlight contrast when get rage burst when parrying. Ooh, yes. Goals? Chop salad?
Oh.
We should be able to reach
Lord
the
Cobb
barrens up
salad?
top, once we find a way past this hive matter.
I remember these things. It's definitely Dark Elf territory.
Gas powered stick. Gas powered stick.
Gas powered stick.
Stixel?
Yeah, Stixon. Dixon. And then cool for New Vegas. Oh, you know there's always cool stuff in New Vegas. Yeah.
I hear you, damn raven. Where are you? There you are, stupid. Giant stupid.
Big stupid. Ugh. Not at all, but Dr. House? Hell yeah. Zero comments. Cool. Oh wait, it's a video. That's one. I thought it was, maybe it is an actual mod, but that was just a video for it. So, yeah.
Ace of Spades, Nick Cage.
Okay. Look at my look here. The fuck is this shit?
Got it! Die! Stop flying around, you stupid bird! There it. There.
Vortex double.
I'm gonna be here all day because of this stupid bird flying in figure eights for some reason.
Styling on you, man. That I can't see because it's fucking internet. There we go.
There we go, finally.
Smeagledorf.
Hail, fellow travelers.
Thanks for grabbing that for us.
Janaku, Atreus heard a creature in pain in the desert.
Over a storm like this? Most
Oh
impressive.
yeah, that's right. They don't.
You know
have
Alfheim pretty well, right? Do you have any idea what's out there?
No, sorry.
Pretty good
The
one.
elves and
I don't know
I...
if I'd fucking
Long
use that.
story, but it's best when we keep out of each other's way. Hive matter is stickier than I care for.
And the
Good luck
press
on your search,
Hmm.
Stuff some cloth in your ears to keep the sand out. Don't knock it till you've tried it. At your service.
Ooh. Wasn't flame.
This axe
There's
just
a guy that I
keeps
watch
stronger.
that does what are those, what's that game called? Dwarf Fortress. He does Dwarf Fortress videos, and he usually does his own art for videos when he does actual videos. But he's been doing live streams, and I didn't know this, but apparently in Paint, if you set he did something because he uses Paint to draw
Whatever
instead
you
of
need,
like
I'll create.
other art programs. He uses like he can do fake layering because Paint can't do layering normally, but he drew something in red and then was drawing over it in black and then changed. I think it was the 4 color to red,
Have we more to
and then
talk
changed
about?
kept the back color as white or whatever the canvas color was,
Surprised to see
and then
that,
hit
you
erase,
see.
and it only erased the red
Oh,
lines. And
it
I'm like,
is the worst.
Paint's able to
But
do
with
that?
banned from Alfheim,
Why doesn't everybody know
it's
about
up to me to
that?
keep you ship-shape and sharp.
And they probably
why's
do.
Brock
I'm
banned
just an
from
idiot.
Alpha?
So.
Oh, that's... I don't know if... Well,
Art stuff.
do you know what a juicy noken is?
No.
Well, thanks to Brock, the elves sure do.
What is a juicy...
No.
A juicy knockhan.
What?
Nothing. Yep. Just the reason why Brock's banned in Alfheim.
They banned me because I'm too cool. Yeah, Brock, that's one. Can't hang with the Brock man. Sure. Whatever you say, bro.
I did. Maybe go to Costco for a minute. So I'll start wrapping up the session right now by going back to the World Tree.
Thrud. Was it Thrug? I forget what it is, but Thor's daughter has a stupid name.
Realm currently locked for what?
What do you mean? They're obviously doing maintenance right now on it. Realm currently locked. The fuck's your problem? Well, I'm currently doing maintenance, so you have to leave. He said. Mystic Gateway.
Well, I hope Tears had enough time to find its equilibrium. or whatever.
Oh, can somebody has to have modded in like a wig for Kratos, because that'd be kind of cool.
There is nothing wrong.
And every so often it just falls off, and then when it goes into a cutscene, he walks into frame, it's just on his head again.
Never can be quite sure what the Giants meant by any of it.
Am I the only one that remembers they predicted our entire journey to Jotunheim? If the Giants
What the
saw Tyr
Giants
leading
do?
armies at Ragnarok, then I believe them.
The question is how you'll ever make Tyr believe it.
Mm-hmm.
Master Kratos, I would speak with you.
Rosie D!
What?
Oh, as Rob Tusker, the squirrel. He's voiced by Prosy D, or on his real name is Sunwon Cho.
Speak.
If you are ever in need of my services and I am not present, I have installed these handy chimes for you to notify me. Simply throw your axe and strike the chimes, and I will attend to your needs. Would you care to take a practice throw? A magnificent throw, Master Kratos.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said.
Very well.
Other end of Discord.
Wait, what?
Putting all that aside for the moment, is there anything else?
I have a question.
Splendid.
Oh, it was
offering my
I was listening to like the actual
Over the ledge.
audio to hear his voice.
Uh-huh.
And it's like, oh, it is him. And then on the on your end in the video, all I heard was Sim. It's like,
Neathog?
nice picking me up there, Discord. Thanks.
She's also a vital piece of the
I might have had a couple to drink, but I'm not a fucking idiot.
branches up here, while Neathog chews the roots from below to prevent overgrowth.
Okay, maybe I'm an idiot, but I'm not a fucking idiot.
Well, they're not nearly so affable as myself, but there's no reason to expect hostility so long as they're left in peace. Neathog is a stern matriarch, as protective of her offspring as she is determined to teach them proper discipline.
That sounds
familiar.
Kicked out of the fucking classroom.
Do you?
Oh, there it is. Oh, that's why. I didn't have a fucking.
Black and full of knockout.
You guys all must have.
Ah, glad to see you back, young one. Come help me, won't you?
His own show.
Oh, sure.
We can leave whenever you like, Kratos. The stew will only improve with time.
Eat dinner.
In a better mood.
Yes.
Oh yes, Tatsumaki Naruto Garage, of course,
Forgive me. It's funny.
English, I
Nothing
speak
seems
it.
to settle my mind
Do
quite
you?
like cooking. Being locked up for so long, you forget how much joy lives in the little things.
Okay, whatever.
You're disappointed in me.
I never said that.
Whatever.
Kind that way.
Wrong way.
But your eyes say everything.
I haven't given up hope on you.
Oh, you really must.
Shit, I forgot I had all the Dead Rising games.
For I'm as good as Odin is evil.
The
truth is always more complicated.
Baldur's Gate.
To imagine it's simple is dangerous.
Is it currently updated? It says play, so I guess it's
So you're
been
really
updated.
not want to help us?
Office walls upgraded. Oh, good. On Wednesday, Krita's gonna update. Unless it's gonna tell me I need to update now. Well, you wanted to use this full update. Yep, update queued. Of course.
Sindri did make a bigger table.
No, they just extended a smaller one.
Eat.
They just put it on stilts, that's all.
Oh, careful, careful.
Thank you.
Don't correct me. I know what I said, Toasty. Don't correct me.
Enjoy, my friend.
Was he stirring a fire?
We'll see about that.
Or was he poking it around?
He was poking it around.
It's a pretty cool looking hearth fire, I'll give it that.
Nom, nom, nom.
Here you are.
Think about that.
Fit for a champion.
I look like a blueberry. I've got stripes on my legs.
Yes, of course. Didn't mean to offend.
I'm not offended. It's just a word.
The word that clouds your judgment.
So,
Think of wait, what
you really don't
happened?
think it means anything? After the journey Mom sent us on? Everything we saw in Jotunheim? What was it all for? Don't you ever think about that?
Every day. But I cannot believe her.
Ah, he's getting a big head. Okay.
Take foolish risks.
But what if the giants are counting on me?
What giants?
Hmm.
I'm counting on you. To be safe. To be smart.
But
use the judgment of a man and not of a child.
Yo, people
What
dead,
if Loki
boy.
going to Ironwood is the only way?
You're
to-
living in a Vegeta timeline right now, kid.
Atreus,
Yeah, all of
my
2
son.
giants.
and nothing more.
I'm the prince of all giants.
I'm not hungry anymore.
Wow, wait. Okay, you don't realize how shitty that sounded, Kratos. That's fucked up. You're literally like, no, my son was not meant for anything
Really
more.
should eat. Some people swear by it on almost a daily basis.
Damn.
I just don't understand. Why is there all this
Kratos
stuff
needs to
about
learn
Loki
there's some lines
and
that can be
champion
read
and
between-
Ironwood if none of
He
it's
just
real?
appear in that kid's
He's
room?
just so...
Yeah, he can. Remember, he can move in between realms.
Ugh, I hate Fae of all type. Ugh. Dwarves, gnomes. I say goblins, but I think we all know how I feel about goblins, so.
Yeah, the internet spoils us of that.
Best advice you've heard all day, and possibly ever. Sleep.
I like how he looked over,
All the troubles
like he
of
knew
your mind work
Drusen's old
themselves
saying
out.
of 75% of sexual relations start with a hand on the shoulder.
Sure. Fine, sleep.
It was just
Sounds
like,
great.
the fuck?
I mean it.
I do too. Get out of here, Heidi.
Now he's gonna disinfect his hand.
I mean, just. Well, yeah, I guess he would have to. I was gonna say it's like he could just remove it, but then I'm like, wait, he's kind of like Dexter's mom in that regard. I don't think he ever removes those gloves.
Atreus, why are you sleeping with your bow on? Put your bow on the side of your bed.
No, he likes to stay uncomfortable. He's meant for greater things, Kenshin. You can't. Just leave him alone. He's attuning to that rock. You can't throw that rock, you have to attune to it. It's magical? No. Just attune to it. The rock of attuning. You cannot use this item unless you are attuned to it. Oh, I thought somebody was calling him a young woman. I'm like, what? He's still growing into his features. Give him a break. It's not his fault his shirt's really big and looks like a dress.
Oh,
Oh, shit.
shoot!
Atreus is...
What the hell? Hey, look, it's the mask! The mask from the mask! Since you know he's Loki.
God damn it. No, he's seeing the future. He's seeing the future of the movie The Mask, and he's also hinting at the next pantheon they're going after in the series, which is the Persian pantheon. This is Prince Persia shit.
Oh, it's his young self.
What's going on? Was that a mask?
The mask from Mask.
I'm made of sand.
Just knowing we're gods makes me feel so much
He got distracted and the
Where am
mask
I?
disappeared.
It's
He's like, I'm made of sand.
What the hell?
over and over. Do something about it or shut up already.
Where am I? What?
People's little
We're sick
problem.
of
Ah.
hearing about little people's
What
little
about your sand
problems.
means? I hate this.
Memories. And not nice ones.
You broke the gate. That was our only way to Jotunheim.
Oh god.
What do you want?
Let's go, Numa.
I don't understand.
Whatever.
Fuck off. Go away.
Whatever.
Hey, don't run off.
Whatever. Did he
Can
turn
you
into
tell me where I
Jared?
am?
Whatever.
All they did was use the old voice lines from the other game. Ah! Quicksand!
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying that because they were. Wow, that was quick. Holy shit.
I gotta get
Usually
out of here.
quicksand's really fucking slow.
Ironic.
Which would also make regular sand just slower sand if you think about it. That sand's going real slow. No, you have to get away from Sand Boy. Get away from him. He's leading you to Ganesha, and not the chubby girl with the magic tits, magical fat tits. What about the actual elephant-headed guy?
But we're God.
Oh no!
We can do whatever
Oh.
we want.
Please. Please wait. Please. Why is this happening?
This is a much better knife than Mother's.
This dream's killing! I knew it! Loki actually confirmed for Freddy Krueger.
What, so Freddy Krueger can kill himself?
I guess, I don't know. He should be able to if you think about it. I'm pretty sure if they wanted to, they could have just taken Freddy Krueger's Tiger Claw gauntlet and just, like, killed him with it.
Tiger Claw!
I'm sure that could have killed him.
Or, you know, he could turn that Tiger Claw that stole from him into a pack of butterflies. And the butterflies would just coalesce into his hand and turn back to the claw. Because that's the kind of bullshit that Freddy Krueger can probably do.
Maybe. But what if that claw is so powerful that even his dream magic can't affect it? Oh!
That's a wolf.
Is that his wolf
Hey,
that died?
where you going?
Possibly?
Follow you?
He's only got to see a little bit of it, so...
Okay. Guess I'll see you
It's
around the
leading
other
him
side.
through a dream world. What if he was following and then just polymorphed into a badger and was like, and just left? This is a dick. I made you follow me for no reason.
Can you understand me?
Yeah, and our wolf.
Oh. Hi there. So, where are we going?
My mom was talking about coyotes the other day, and I'm like, yeah, it's
Hey,
all well and good that you can
a third
scare
wolf.
I was having the
It's all well and good that you can scare a coyote off, but what about when you get a coy
Is this
wolf? She's like,
Ironwood?
you know coy wolves out here?
Any idea how I
Like,
got
you
here?
don't know that?
I dreamt my way here. I mean, suppose I must have.
And for all the millions of
I'm
people
here.
out there that are listening right now, coy wolves are what you get when a wolf mates with a coyote. Which is really weird because they're kind of like mortal enemies, but, you know, any port in the storm sometimes, I guess. But
So kind of like a mule?
yeah.
That might be Fenrir's
I don't know if they're
Wish
sterile,
you were
though,
here to
like
meet you.
mules are. Because from what I'm aware of, if you hybridize a creature, it's usually sterile. But
There's a lot of you, huh?
they're basically...
This is a lot of wolves.
They're basically the fucking size of
smell?
wolves with the I don't give
air
a shit
here is-
attitude of a coyote.
I don't know.
Yeah, this is a whole entire wolf pack.
I thought that one was just jittery. Oh,
There's
bottle.
Fenrir!
Maybe if you were gonna eat me.
Ah.
That's a joke, right?
I've
never
joined
seen a
my
forest like this
ancestors, boy. Or all of these are me, who knows? I don't think they're you. Their coats are different. Shut up, I'm trying to lead you on a spirit journey,
Through here?
dick. Behold the power of the giants. And if you think about it, it's kind of creepy, because giants are their own race, but then you get giant wolves and stuff, which makes you wonder, can giant humanoids have children with giant? The other types of giant.
And let's not talk about the whole thing with the giant snake.
I'm not finished.
No. See, that was
Ah!
different, because Is he fighting?
Oh,
what's happening?
Agrabota.
The paint is made from the bark of the ironwood trees. They absorb the memories of the forest so that the paint remembers too. Memories of the past, of the future.
I'm pretty sure that's him holding a dagger to Usopp. I don't think he's fighting Agrabah or whatever you said.
Agrabota. In the actual mythology, Agrabota is Loki's wife, and she's the mother of monsters who gave birth to Fenrir and to the World Serpent.
Really? So she shot out his wolf then.
You know who I am?
And the World Serpent wasn't born that way. He basically pulled a
What's wrong?
a mind flare, so it was just one of his semen was a tadpole that just stayed in there for far too long, eating the other tadpoles, and then it finally got out, ate somebody else, and was like, "Hey, I've got psionic powers. Time to grow to fucking 40 feet in length and have psionic abilities." Oh, I've got to stop watching videos that explain things in Dungeons and Dragons.
Was that mean?
Kind of.
Damn it. I'm already messing this up.
Uh-oh.
It's just you're the first person that I've talked to in a very long time.
Oh my.
And weird can be good.
Thanks.
Atreus, that's her future wife.
Let's start over. I'm Agrabota. You must have a lot of questions?
Yeah. Where
Follow
are
me.
we?
You'll get your answers soon enough. Well, some of them.
But so, what were you painting?
When you said you knew me?
Oh, that's her.
You'll get your answers soon enough, Loki.
Right.
Is that not your name?
No. It is my name.
Oh, it's Usopp.
I'm Loki.
They're finally doing a crossover with One Piece.
Hola.
Oh.
I remember. Oh, that's the time magic that they forgot.
This way.
What are we? Are we in Vanaheim?
So where am I exactly?
I don't know. That doesn't look like Anaheim to me.
I said Vanaheim. God damn it.
Yeah. Well, it's all Greek to me.
Norse. Oh, fuck you.
So, I thought Ironwood wasn't a real place.
Clever, right?
Wait, who said anything about weird? Kosei's like, weird can be ... good ...
That's what some people call it.
Wait, are you blowing up Ironwood?
Yes.
You just broke her fucking pot, dude.
I thought giants weren't all supposed to be giant.
It's like you can't hide anything from me. Destroy Ironwood, break a pot. Two. Smashing 3 pots and 2 dreams.
Why wait for me?
Because my destiny is to tell you yours.
I don't know what Agrabah is. Oh, Agrababa. That's Loki's wife. Oh, he's pulling his cock.
Oh my god! Whoa!
I wish my brother never showed me that. He just showed me a single clip and it's critical listening to something, and then he's like, oh, he's pulling his cock. That's where the video ended. I was like, I don't need any context. Never mind. He's like, no, you get no context. I'm like, alright, cool. So it's just dogs that it's just it was like a fucking dog, and it was like Red Rocking. And I looked up. Oh, he's pulling his cock out. And the dog just looked at me like, what?
Thank you.
Thanks.
So, what were you doing before you came here?
Surviving Fimbulwinter. Wait, is that a thing around here? Did you know about it?
I did.
I mean, in this context, though, Atreus has to be at least 16. I mean, at least 18.
Keep going the way you're going.
Does he though?
Oh, it's pulling cock up. Oh. Oh, she went the hard way.
She went the hard way. Look over. You Dollier Timber.
that
Oh yeah, he's gonna be
chainmail?
giving her some of that.
I wonder what Brock and Sindri would think of that.
Who?
Like uncle?
My soul.
You Midgard giants are strange.
They're dwarves, actually.
Still strange.
Can't believe there are nightmares here too. Yaffa!
Hey, this is chainmail.
Yaffa!
Oh, come
No, it's
on.
not. It's him jumping over a tree because the stupid video doesn't want to load. Oh, it's finally in.
Oh, there you are.
I don't know how long ago it stopped downloading, actually. When did it finish? Fucking 507. Cool, thanks. Thanks, brain.
You're welcome.
No.
Do you see anything you could use like last time?
Fuck you, video. Why the fuck are my only two options 720p 60 and auto? Fuck, ain't there any more video settings? I don't think it's that hard to do, Twitch. Get on that. Work your shit, boy.
Maybe if you found a better vantage point.
Okay, and this way. Oh, there you are, you a bitch. There we go. Yeah, Atreus Jutsu, I should really call it.
Thanks! Wait, what?
It looks like you're going the right way.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Oh, yeah, totally. I'm really going the right way.
Yaffa!
Okay. With the sarcasm, but alright. Supposed to be the god of, you're supposed to be the trickster god, not the sarcastic god. You just skip turn that motherfucker? Like fired a thing at you and you're like, no.
I'm
I
great.
don't think so.
I met another living giant. Maybe one who holds my destiny.
Cool.
I'm just really excited to talk to you.
Okay.
Okay.
Ooh.
Atreus has shield and counter spell. Wizard Harry.
Everything's okay, right? Yeah, I'm just in a magical force that shouldn't exist. Talking to another giant and she's... Yeah.
Amazing.
Wait, where are you?
Over here.
Whoa!
Whoa! Careful, Atreus.
Thanks. Guess I'm still getting the hang of things here. Where are we going?
My mother recorded her visions, or prophecies. Thought you might like to see them.
Where are your parents?
They're not around.
Are they...
Hey, I know you have a lot of questions, but not this one.
Oh. Wait, Edward, is Angrboda in natural mythology a giant?
I don't know. I've never heard of her before now.
Whoa! What the?
I've got it. Tell me when. Let go.
Okay. Angry tree spirit. Cool. Thanks. Feel the wrath of my bighorn goat. You can have my big goat dance.
Oh no 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 no! Yes yes yes!
I like how Atreus on his own is just fucking not Bloodborne. What the hell's the name of that? Elden Ring. There we go.
Like a champion, even.
Just summon a spectral horned steed and just bop the guy with it.
Bop. Bop. Da da bop. Da 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 bop.
Help me with this?
Oh, yeah. Did you hear Aaron Carter died?
Yeah.
That's weird. I don't like that. He was only like I think he was like a few years older than I was.
Hmm.
Okay, now you.
I mean, something 20, 30 years old.
Something
Yeah.
pterodactyl.
That too.
Was it natural causes, or what was he
I don't know. I didn't look into it. I just read that he had passed. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. That's not great. Because it's one thing to have like somebody that, you know, was before your time that you started to, like with Robin Williams. But this was like, Aaron Carter was during my time. Like, it's weird. Especially considering how young he was when he passed. It's not like he hadn't lived a full life yet. I mean, in terms of like age, not like in terms of experience, but I'm sure he experienced a lot of really crazy shit. Remember around in a circle?
Yeah.
No, it's like the Juggernaut thing. we went around in a circle, but we thought it was a new room.
I mean, I already knew the path. It's kind of like.
Oh, okay. I thought somebody was popping up behind you there.
I've seen these before.
Well, then you should know how to beat them.
Summon Falcon. Summon Angrboda Spirit Falcon that unleashes powerful giant magic.
It's usually not so lively around here.
Guess I'm just lucky.
Nah, you're just Loki.
Oh, she tells puns!
I don't know Toasty's new favorite character.
There we go. Oh no, 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 no.
Spatial, you piece of junk.
Nope. Oh fuck! Fuck. Whew. I keep forgetting that Atreus is not really as durable as Kratos.
Jeez, you wouldn't know it from the fact that he keeps going like, we're gods, we're gods. We're gods. Okay, calm down.
Alright, so like I didn't know this whole entire thing will happen, and I would just stop at the door.
At the door.
Oh wow.
Oh, you'll see plenty more button clamps today.
Button clams? Is that a euphemism for something?
Yes.
Here.
Isn't that Vanir magic?
Where do you think they learned it from?
Oh.
Do you live here?
Mm-hmm. This way.
Hola.
Wait, is this my shrine? I've been wanting to see it again.
For many, Jack. Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I've seen this before. Where we scattered Mother's ashes. It was on the wall. Everything had happened already. Just the way it said.
Hey, I know
But
that wall.
This part was damaged. Oh, that's us. It's in the bag.
Hmm.
Wonder who he is. Wait.
Oh no.
No. No. It's not right.
Is he
That can't be
absorbing
what
something from Kratos, or is he shooting a worm into Kratos?
Apparently,
This isn't real.
yeah.
Ironwood's not real. Ungar's not real. None of this is real.
We get it.
Oh, I'm a-
Kratos didn't
I'm a
even say
wolf.
that part.
Whoa, you're okay. You're okay. It's all right. It'll be okay. Look at me. Hey, calm down.
Temperature hammer reef.
Just breathe. Hey, breathe.
Alright, calm your fucking druid powers. Quit wild shaping all over the place, kid. Relax.
See, it's okay. Let go.
Oh, I just realized she's got like weird facial tattoo things going on. Bleh.
It's okay.
Come back. Drops his HP to 0, so he has to change back.
I don't know what happened.
Oh, don't worry about it. It happens to everyone.
That happens to everyone?
Not the wolf part, but getting scared about your future.
That cannot be my future. It says I serve Odin and my father dies. There's just no way.
Look, this is the only way things turn out. The sooner you accept that, the better.
Oh, shit, that was mean too. Look. Just forget about that now. Forget the future. Forget Loki. You're a giant. And you're clearly coming into some powers that you don't understand
Wait,
yet.
it's very inconsistent because the fact that if that's supposed to be the ending, then it doesn't make sense as to the prophecy of Asgard only burning down and the killing of Odin, if he's
Giant stuff.
serving Odin. But then again, prophecies that can be anything can be interpreted in our way. Like for a good example of that, like one person sees 6 while the other person sees 9. It depends on the angle and how you see it.
Huh?
What?
What?
Did you not? Was I cutting out, or did you just not get it?
No, I heard it. I just don't understand what the fuck you just said.
About the prophecies and being different at certain angles?
Yeah, how'd you get 6 and 9?
Eh. No, it was actually on it was actually an interpretation that I saw long ago where someone drew like a the square
shape of the number. Okay.
Yeah, the shape of a number, and so on one side the person sees 9, and the other side the person sees 6.
Yeah, but see, therein lies the problem. We live in the modern times where if you have a 6 and a 9, they usually draw a line underneath the bottom to represent which number it is.
9 o'clock.
Yeah, but you can tell by the orientation of the other numbers. So it still doesn't make sense.
What's this?
Here, follow me.
Also, you can tell by their position based on the face of the clock too.
Just
you turn
you.
the clock upside down, the 9's not going to be in the 6th spot. It's going to be in a weird spot.
Just you. Stop destroying my analogy.
You know what you should have used as an analogy? That scene from Family Guy where Quagmire was trying to pick up that woman, and she looked like a really thin woman from behind, and then she turned around, she was all obese. And he was like, ah!
That's just a bit.
I know, but it's still perception.
Not really, no. Like, how does she lose 10,000 pounds by turning to the left?
Exactly. It's all about how you look at it.
Good girl.
When Quagmire was looking at it from the back, she seemed really thin.
I guess you know about.
Then when he saw
then at that point, Quagmire's blind.
Want me to call you that instead?
No, it's the prophecy.
Sure. Jam.
So, where did you say we were going?
We need to collect some fruit.
Of course you're gonna take his side, Toasty. You pay him.
Yeah, but I haven't seen a paycheck in over, like, what, 3 years?
Those flowers over there.
Silence.
No, than that, I would say.
Okay. No, that's what they're called. They only grow in you.
Wait, maybe you're right.
My mother and I used to take naps in the.
Yeah, let's guilt trip Toasty into giving you money.
Only places she found peace.
Susie!
Oh yeah, the Toastussy. Not the Chussy, no.
What about that Clussy?
Clussy? Are you talking about that clown one?
Yeah.
The Clussy?
Yeah, the Clussy.
Who's it for?
Clussy, the Bussy. The Mick.
Never seen fruit like this before.
Dussy, there we go.
My mother made
Yeah, my brain can work on only a couple hours of sleep and a couple of bottles of alcohol. Where's my water?
Like they work, though.
By the way, did you see that apparently the McRib is
Sounds like she likes you.
is hello?
Did I see the McRib was disgusting?
No, did you see that the McRib is apparently having his farewell tour?
Well, they're finally done producing it?
Well, yeah, it's coming back for one more season, and after that, though, apparently, they're gonna quote-unquote stop making it.
Yeah, because the animal they were making it out of is extinct.
The cow? The pig? No! Think smaller! Think more legs!
Spider monkey.
You in a hurry to leave?
No, I just
knew it.
Gotta save my father's life now, apparently.
Loki, we have time.
Toasty, somebody's playing a game where the farmer is against you. Yeah.
I see some fruit up there.
Then we should be up there too.
Boy, okay, there we go. Nope, never mind. Right into freezing again. Cool. Thanks.
Wait, were you
Internet.
talking to me or the app?
Let me help.
Thanks.
You're
Oh
welcome.
yeah, you can. Giant yak. It's not giant. When you're you.
Touche.
Listen, I know we're out
But your
here
giant
having
yak
fun.
can't do the.
Maybe we
Oh,
should talk
oh,
about
what the fuck is
song.
happening? I've got a
What I saw
fucking
would never
slideshow
happen.
on my end.
I wouldn't join Odin if it
Oh, there
cost
we
me
go.
my father.
If I learned
You guys were
anything
jumping to
from
jump up on a ledge, and then all of a sudden
was
she
that
planted
these
her
things
ass
had
on
a
a
way of
fucking
coming to
branch.
one way or another.
It's like,
I
wow.
learned from my father too,
Thank you, Microsoft
Close your heart
Slideshow.
to
I love you.
but I can't. Not for that.
That just reminds me of when in Avatar: The Last Airbender, when Appa would go in the water and they would ride on him,
Reach it.
and he'd just be like a little boat man, just.
Did you just call it Appa?
Who, me? Yeah.
No, Agrabona. You called the yak Appa.
No, didn't you say Uppa or something? Some shit like that?
I don't know.
You know, I may have thought about going to Asgard.
Man, I really hope we don't find out that that's
My
actually
father wasn't
Loki's
helping me
daughter
figure
too,
out
because
my
that would be
destiny.
just too weird.
When Odin and I were alone,
Loki,
he
he
offered to teach
time
me.
fucks.
You were alone with Odin?
Oh god, what if that's the
He easily
case?
killed you.
I mean,
What if it's all
not
time-related
that
bullshit
easily.
and it ties into the fucking, was it on Netflix? I think it was on Netflix. I don't remember if it's on Netflix. It was, oh, Disney Plus. The Disney Plus series Loki, where he's working with the Time Variance Authority. Jala, or Gala? Toasty typed it in as
We don't need it, but we can
J-A-double-L-A.
grab it anyway.
How do you
Jaya.
know when it's ripe?
My
That would be
parents taught me.
Chaya.
It's a
Chaya.
delicate game.
So you can't be sure of everything that's gonna happen next.
Now that I've alienated all of our Latino audience. I'm gonna work on the
Yellow can't get
Japanese
under
art
the wall.
instead. Konnichiwa. Ogranson.
Come on, girl.
I all the French delicacies like escargot and French onion soup. Oh, I didn't know you speak French. Konnichiwa. What?
What?
These ingredients, feeding your animals. You do this every day.
If I don't, they'll die.
It just seems like a lot for someone your age.
Our age.
Right.
One of the last conversations I had with my father.
Is dick figures even a thing anymore?
Have to grow up.
It's on Mono TV. They re-uploaded it on Mono TV on YouTube.
Dads have a way with words,
Okay.
But that
I went back.
I remember for a while they had chick figures.
Yeah.
Apparently, it was voiced acted by the daughters of the ones who did the dick figures.
Yeah, no, I looked up, I don't know if you've ever heard of them, but they're Dwayne and Brondo. They made music based on, like, old 8-bit video games. And I looked up one of the Mega Man ones, and I, like, I'm like, oh, cool, what have they been up to? And I go to the channel, and it's like, this channel's dead. I'm like, what? Since when?
Something you're good at?
They're like, check out our new channel. I'm like, oh, okay, I thought they just, like, decided to stop.
Deception.
It's kind of funny. They talk about trickery and stuff, and the fact that he's Loki.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, if I need a, like...
It's not like he forgets that. He's constantly. What if they want Loki? What if they would just. It's like, dude, you need to calm the fuck down.
I'll meet you over by Yellow.
You know that pisses off your dad.
Is it okay to hang
I
out
just
around here?
ride this yak to the French onion sop while you guys talk about it. He's the master of disguise. I'm not turtly enough for the turtle clothes. Atreus in a giant turtleneck, bobbing his head up and down.
A turtleneck? What?
Yeah, no, not turtleneck, turtleneck. Although I guess he could have a turtleneck too.
Nope, a turtleneck now.
Yeah, he's the Silver Shell from XJ9. So, I had mentioned earlier about the idea of having the coding knowledge to make a portal in Minecraft that would be able to access different portals in a mod based on certain things. And I mentioned it because I found out that the Mistcraft mod, which is one of my other favorite Dimension mods, where you basically make books to alternate realms, and then you can go into the book and you go into that realm and you could like mine resources and shit. It's a whole big to-do. But apparently they have a thing in that mod that allows you to make a portal, and then you shove the book in there, and it opens a portal to that book. And I'm like, holy shit, so that means that you could have a portal where it's just nothing but rock, right? And then you can take it out and put another book in, and it'll be a completely different universe. I'm like, that's part way to what I would want in terms of just being able to have a portal to access all different dimensions. I'm like, that's cool. So I had thought about it, I'm like, what if I just did a small playthrough of like Mistcraft with some other mods sprinkled in? And one of them was like custom NPCs. I'm like, oh shit, I could just put in whatever character I want and make them a follower. And I was like, I could do what's her face because I didn't remember her name, so I just called her Magical Fat Tits Woman.
Magical Fat Tits.
Yeah, it was her name's it's Janako. She's Ganesha in Fate. But apparently she was a person prior to that. In the Fate series. I was like, oh yeah, I could have her in there as a character. And then when she dies, I can remake her skin and she can be
And with that, I think
Janako 9, she can be a robot version of Janako. Call her X Janako 9.
That I think that'll be it for this playthrough. We'll continue more on tomorrow because I have another day off tomorrow, so we'll have more done on Data War Ragnarok. All right. So anyway, Edward, where can they find you on when you're not side commenting on Ragnarok?
Apparently nowhere because I haven't been doing anything. But twitch.tv/Emerald Tusk and on Twitter @EmeraldTusk.
You can find me here at twitch.tv/KetchAsakura. Find me on YouTube on KetchAsakura. Find me on Twitter on Kitchen_Asakura. Like to support my channel and all my endeavors. Go ahead and click on my mask. It'll help me so very, very much. Like channel while I do, go ahead, please give me a follow. I'm only 10 away from my goal. And with that, we'll leave off with in here. I didn't think this whole dream, quote-unquote dream sequence will be this long, but I need to do some errands here or there, but we'll pick this up tomorrow again. Anyway, catch you guys. Thank you guys for coming. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Later.